What up, guys? Kevin here. Well, look at that. Xbox Series S. Best-selling console on Black Friday. Who would have thunk it? Now, of course, people can be like, oh, that's because the PlayStation wasn't available. Well, I mean, it's Black Friday. I think that's probably the day you want to get your consoles out there for people to purchase. But whatever. I mean, hey, it's fair criticism. The thing is, if it's the best-selling console, it's a console people want. The people not going to buy stuff just because, oh, it's a video game console, I need something. No, it's a great console. Halo Infinite is out. Forza Horizon 5 is out. Game Pass is awesome. It might have been the best selling no matter what if both those games didn't release. So Game Pass is just that good. And I've been screaming since day one. Like, I hate the people that say the Xbox Series S is going to hold back gaming. The Nintendo Switch is holding back gaming. Do you know how powerful that console is? Not as powerful as the Xbox Series S. Yet it's still the best-selling hardware every month. So Xbox was smart and they went, yo, Switch is selling like gangbusters at $299. Let's make the best console we can make at $299. And look what happened. It's the best-selling console on Black Friday. And I don't think Sony will, but I wouldn't be surprised if instead of like a PS5 Pro, we end up getting like a PS5 Lite. Something that is less powerful, especially if they can just rely on cloud. That's all they have to do. And I wouldn't be surprised if Series S eventually goes that route later on in the generation. But I could see that happening. I can see that happening a lot more than a PS5 Pro because we're not getting 8K TVs. Games run good enough already as is. With that DLSS or whatever AMD version is, there's no reason for a PS5 Pro. But yeah, if Xbox continues to do well with the Series S, I would not be shocked to see Sony come in. They would probably come in at like a $200, like a PS5 Lite or something. But anyways, yeah, it's the best-selling console for Black Friday. Doesn't mean Xbox is going to win a month or anything like that. I know a lot of the Sony wackos are going, oh, with Halo Infinite and Forza, if you guys don't win this holiday season, you'll never will. No, that doesn't mean that. It means they had a really good holiday season, and you got to put a few of those together, you know? Xbox really took a turd last generation. That's going to take years of just goodwill and just doing great consistently for people to go, all right, I'll get an Xbox. But yeah, making a $299 console with Game Pass and having a great holiday lineup, yeah, people are going to buy the console. And again, if you're one of those people like, oh, that's because the Series X or the PS5, well, Series X, leave that aside, PS5 wasn't as available. I get it. People want the PlayStation 5. But again, people don't buy stuff that they don't want. So people are not putting a gun to consumers' head saying, buy a Series S. No, Series S is awesome. Just is. And just so smart on Xbox to create a $299 console. Even I was on the like, all right, I don't mind it being $299. I don't think it's going to hold back gaming, but I don't want to game on that. I'd much rather game on the Series X. I got to tell you, if you cannot get a Series X or even a PS5, get a Series S. I've been blown away by that machine. Microsoft Flight Simulator looks fantastic. So many games look fantastic. Even games where I'm like Yakuza Like a Dragon, I was like, ugh. But after a minute, you know, it still runs at 60 and it just feels awesome. It's an awesome game to play. That's how Switch is to me. I play a lot of Switch games and I go, ugh, this looks a little rough. But after a couple minutes, if it's a great game, it's a great game. You're going to enjoy it. Xbox Series S is not that bad. But yeah, when you go from like a Series X or PS5 down to the Series S, sometimes it can look a little bit rough. And don't let all the Digital Foundry head-to-heads deter you. They're just console war bozos, even though they say they're not. No, that's the type of content you make. When you do face-offs or stuff like that, yeah, you're feeding into the console war. That's what you do. All right. Well, there you have it. Xbox Series S doing great. Glad to hear it. And every time, I see a tweet saying, look how available the Series S is, it's like, okay. So is the Switch, and the Switch wins every month. And there's been reports over and over that the Series S is outselling the Series X. And it makes sense. They can produce more. They don't have to make bigger parts or whatever like the Series X. So they can make way more Series S's. So anyways, all right, I'm done. I'll talk to you later. Later.